come with me on my first solo trip. We are in Puerto Rico. So I started off by settling in and then trying to find somewhere to eat because I was starving, but everywhere was booked. So I ended up going to a sports bar and I had my first drink of the trip. It was good, but the food was mid. Not bad, but mid. So the next day, I drove out an hour to Fajardo for a snorkeling tour. I was pretty excited, but y'all, I had no idea what was in store. Listen to what I had to say. Well, I mean, there are clouds out, but the weather is great. One thing about the tropics that people don't realize, if it's cloudy, that's the best day. We don't want the sun to be out cooking us. Like, I know it's pretty, but it is just not conducive to human life. This is the perfect weather. It's probably going to rain, but again, I'm from Florida. Like, I know how this rolls, so. Y'all, I had no idea what I was talking about. This was the snorkeling conditions. Diabolical. I literally thought I was going to drown. Look. I cannot believe I actually physically got into that water. Like, so yes, obviously I needed some time to recover for real. But after that, the day turned out really nice. So we pulled up to a private beach. We had some lunch on the boat. Had some drinks. I sipped a pina colada. It was delicious. I got to walk out on the beach a little bit. So after that excursion, I grabbed some dinner at Okia. Y'all, listen, the view was gorgeous. So I was actually the only person sitting at the patio. I learned pretty quickly that that's because of the mosquitoes, but I did not care. I got a mushroom and shrimp risotto that was delicious. I would literally go back to Puerto Rico just for this dish. And if I showed you what my plate had looked like when I was done, you would have thought I had not eaten in weeks. Much love to you, Okia. After dinner was my bioluminescence tour, and y'all, I was tired. Like, I drove out an hour from my rental. I've been out literally all day. I was battling waves, I was battling mosquitoes, and now you're telling me I have to kayak. But I couldn't show the bioluminescence because it doesn't show up nicely on my phone, so we're just gonna skip to the next day. Today we're walking around Old San Juan. So the first stop was restaurant Barachina. And this restaurant claims to be the origin of the pina colada, and let me tell you, it was too good. Their food menu also did not miss. This was really good. So Old San Juan is actually so beautiful. The architecture is very vibrant. The views are amazing. Like, I literally just spent the whole afternoon just walking around, taking pictures, looking at the views, the sights, like, and the weather was great today. I was very thankful for that. I caught a little bit of La Perla, didn't even know that was what that was. So my server at Barachina instructed me to find this hole-in-the-wall bar that had $1 shots. So here I am grabbing a green apple Jolly Rancher shot, and it was actually pretty good. Next thing was to check into my new stay. And do y'all see this? The material is giving lush, is giving life. The pool. Listen, when I walked in, there was nobody in the pool. And so the first thing I did when I put my bags down in my room was change into my swimsuit and hop in because there was no way I was gonna miss out on that beautiful pool to myself. Got my pictures. And then for dinner, I was gonna try something quote unquote local and then hit up this rooftop bar I had seen on social media. But when I ordered my meal, I did not think they were gonna give me fries when they listed potatoes. I tried to be open-minded about it, but be so for real. The night got cut short due to heavy rain, so headed home. My final full day started off with some brunch, and then I walked around the San Juan Mall. Listen, Puerto Ricans do not play about their Forever 21. It was actually crazy to witness just how big it was in person. So afterwards, I rested a little bit and then I went out for a sunset salsa class. So our instructor was an internationally acclaimed retired salsa dancer. She was so much fun. She had me and my 2 left feet moving, okay? So after the class, I rested for a bit and then I headed out for some food on my last night. And listen, can we appreciate what Puerto Rico did for my skin? Like, I was glowing. So it was also raining pretty bad this night and my tacos were very mid. And I was kind of frustrated, to be honest. The next morning was my last and I spent it in that pool again before checkout. I will definitely be booking with OTM Rentals again. My final restaurant was Choco Bar Cortez, which is a restaurant that features chocolate in every single dish. So I got a chocolate martini and a breakfast sandwich and fries served with chocolate ketchup. My last moments were spent wandering around Old San Juan one last time. So I actually booked this trip to celebrate me earning my PhD. Overall, I had such a wonderful experience on this solo trip, and I am really looking forward to the next one. The question is, where will I go next?